I can actually understand what he's saying.
Oh well. Regardless of what nationality Soap is, we're back being American.
Oh, I missed it. I missed patriotism seeping out of every pore.
So yeah, it's Python and Fox again. You know, us two chuckle Fox.
That's a pleasant word for it, yeah.
So this time we're not starting out on a semi non-interactive set piece. Instead, we're in an interactive set piece.
With little to no interacting.
Well, yeah. I mean, we probably could fire if we were so inclined, but you know, we're kind of dick.
We could shoot people, but then a huge splash screen would come up and say,
"Friendly fire will not be tolerated."
yeah, that one.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I picked up that sniper rifle. I'm never going to use it in this level. Just...
Well, it's got to be better than what you had, which is, what, a pistol?
Yeah. Also, I apologize for that little choppiness. That's, like, not a big deal.
I was going to bring it up, but I thought it was actually in the video, so we should have kept it on the down low. No one probably would have noticed.
Whatever. I am upfront. I am an honest Let's Player.
So, wow, these guys are efficient. They've already set up trenches.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, say hello to the Washington... Yeah, no... Yes, Washington... God, I'm horrible at this.
Enunciate your words. Washington Monument.
No, I wasn't sure which monument it was. That's what I'm horrible about. The Washington Memorial and the Congress building.
It's the one that looks like the phallus.
I live, like, less than an hour away from these places, and I still don't know what the hell.
I'm doing a better job.
I am a horrible American.
I don't even live in America. I don't have any of this patriotism.
So yes, we are in Washington, and we are taking it back. Goddamn. If ever
My
was
lucky choice of weapons.
I haven't shown off the RPG in single player yet. I did show it in the Spec Ops with that pro-ass helicopter shot, but you know, gotta show it off in single player for those who didn't watch the Spec Ops video.
Exactly.
As you saw, it's really, really inaccurate. You're better off using something that beeps and does all the work for you.
You mean against vehicles?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, attack insert! Quickly destroy it.
Oh boy, if only.
Or camp it and kill the guy who pops out of it.
Also, what a poor dude. But do you see what I see?
Another dead guy. Oh! Sneaky.
Yeah, you actually have to walk on top of the dead guy to get that one. So much for having respect for the dead.
I want to die how I lived. Looking up porn.
I thought for a sec there, I thought you were gonna say, I want to die how I lived. Getting stuck in an elevator door.
That too. But you can see they lead the exciting life.
Of course. That is kind of a terrible place to die, though. Like, just coming out of an elevator, I guess.
It's another attack insert.
Also, I'll be showing off some of these places in this video where you'd think there might be an intel item, but there really, really isn't. It kind of throws you off.
You get used to it playing games with collectibles. They never put them where you expect them, and then they put them where you don't expect them. And where you don't expect them, it's pretty much because it would be too easy.
Also,
a nice throwback.
That guy in the gotcha door just never died, and I was shooting straight at him for like 3 straight seconds.
You're doing a good job of ignoring all those attack inserts. No, I'm not going to explain what attack insert is. Wait for the multiplayer.
Well, whatever. Anyone who uses a tactical insertion is usually a nub anyway. Also,
no, they're actually pretty good, but generally they just use stupidly.
Time to get rid of that.
See you, RPG 7. I miss you because you made the game more Michael Bay-like.
For that one shot. Sorry, 2 shots.
I was about to say, don't try to sully my experience of lowering it by 1 shot. That was 2 shots.
Also, up ahead is actually basically the one and only thing that'll ever come close to a bonus objective in a COD game.
Was that destroying the big missile launcher thing?
Yep, we're destroying that SAM turret with C4, and we're never actually explicitly told to do so. So, hooray, thinking for ourselves.
So, apparently, 5 days is a long time, because the Americans have built trenches.
Yeah.
And the Russians have taken over this place, the Washington House, or White House, I suppose I should say.
Congress building. Also, this shotgun...
All that.
This shotgun, the undermounted shotgun, I might add, is fairly good, but not against anti-material. It's terrible for that, as you just saw. I was shooting right at the guy and nothing happened. That being said...
Oh, go ahead.
That being said, I do enjoy actually using it. It is quite fantastic. So yeah.
Yeah, the Russians have already set up a massive beachhead, so I don't know, I guess the Americans were just sitting there watching them bring in the SAM turrets, and the Russians were sitting there watching the Americans slowly dig out trenches with shovels and... Oh, do not worry about them, comrades. They are just building tunnels under the place.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, none of this ever makes sense, of course, but you just gotta roll with it and you just shoot people. That's really the moral of the story, is to shoot people.
I don't think it's even 5 days that I have to do this, but oh well. Yeah. Excuse my probably extremely racist Russian accent.
It's okay. I'm sure your transgression will be excused.
Sure, there'll be one guy who says in the thread, "That's extremely terrible, and now I can never watch this LP again because voices."
Oh boy. You open up a can of worms with that one.
I will open that can of worms and I will pull one out and put it on my fishing hook, I suppose. I'm going fishing.
Okay.
Let's do this.
So, quick note about this section. It is the first time we get to see a javelin in the single player.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not the first time we've seen one in the game. Like, in games, I should say.
Right.
Because, you know, you use one in Modern Warfare.
Right.
So...
It's a standard.
Yes.
It's a standard tank buster weapon. It can take out anti-air and ground, or it can take out air and ground targets. It's fairly good. In multiplayer, you can actually just target a random place and fire it off, which is extremely funny when you actually hit someone with it.
And let's just say that that is the first time you see a Barrett 50 cal being used like a Barrett 50 cal should be used.
Exactly. It is...
As opposed to how it's used in multiplayer, which is a semi-auto, hip-fired, quick-scope machine or whatever. And I don't think that's even a Barrett 50 cal, is it?
That... They call it an M82. I'm not entirely certain what the Barrett's service number or whatever is. So... You got me there.
Right. Well, basically, that's how all sniper rifles should be used, except possibly the semi-auto ones, I suppose. Barrett 50 cal should be semi-auto anyway. Nah. You're gonna hear me complain about that a lot. That's just fucking awful.
So yeah, I was shooting at the air targets, and I'm actually supposed to be taking out those 2 APCs down there. Whoops. Foley's yelling.
This is why the video is 14.5 minutes long.
Foley's yelling at me. Ramirez, Do this!
Well, it wouldn't be the thread title if people weren't yelling at Ramirez.
Of course. Also, this timer is actually quite reduced.
Generous?
It's generous in lower difficulties, but once you start getting the veteran, oh dear. You best be running. I think you have half a minute to get up there. And as you can see, it's almost already taken me half a minute.
Doesn't seem that bad.
It's not terrible, but you kind of have to ignore that guy popping out of the door.
Just knife him as you run past. Oh boy, turret sections. I haven't had one of these for a while.
Yep.
Oh, we kind of had one, but it wasn't a turret. You were using a gun. So.
So yeah, we are on a chopper using the minigun on the side. And this thing rocks, actually. I fairly enjoy this. Because you see these bullets explode.
Ooh, goody.
Yes.
So it's better than the first time you used a Gatling gun of sorts.
In this game, yes. This one is actually very, very accurate to the reticle, and you don't have to worry about going in a circle around it. That and, you know, the explosive bullets never hurts.
Well, I think in the thread it was explained that the gun should actually be extremely accurate, but
Right.
Infinity Ward fucked the pooch on that one.
Right, exactly.
Excuse my use of crass humor, but I enjoy it.
So, yeah.
So, fuck the police, huh?
Apparently that's what the Russians thought.
No, that's what you were shooting up the policemen.
I was shooting Russians. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, there's always casualties in war.
So yeah, we were actually almost done with here. This is the final stretch. Nothing terribly difficult or anything.
So what building is this then?
You got me there. I think Foley called it the Department of Defense or something. I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh.
I am quite literally
Ooh.
the worst American.
Did you see what I saw in the background there?
What did you see in the background there?
I thought I saw a certain type of cloud.
Oh.
Aurora Borealis. I mean, not that.
I didn't actually see that. I think that might have been just smoke.
It kind of looked like a mushroom cloud to me.
I'm fairly certain that no, a nuke hasn't been set off. Anyway, enjoy this section. You have very limited ammo and a lot of guys to shoot at. So yeah,
Well,
hope you know how to be accurate. You got 2 clips.
I
Use
thought
them.
I thought I found a way to actually get more ammo in this section. I don't know how.
You filthy cheater.
I didn't use any cheats at all.
You filthy, filthy cheater.
Or I'm just lying and I'm remembering things wrong. Who knows? I have a fuzzy memory at times.
Anyway, that's the end of the level.
I feel inspired.
As you should.